What's up everybody, it's Sean here, and I know this shoe dropped back in 2022, but I finally managed to grab my hands on a pair for retail, so today I'm giving you guys my review of the Jordan 4 in this midnight navy colorway. Today's video, as always, is brought to you by Heffelux. When it comes to sneakers, comfort is king. So when you buy a pair of shoes and find out they're uncomfortable, one of the easiest ways to fix that is to swap out the insoles. So that's where Heffelux comes into play. If you check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box, you'll see they sell a variety of eTPU insoles, which pretty much is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you guys are curious to try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and take 15% off your entire purchase, and be sure to tell them that I sent you. So this right here is a brand new colorway of the Air Jordan 4, which dropped last year in October. So here in Canada, the release for this pair was all over the place. At first, I think we got grade school sizes, and then the release for men's sizes were totally scattered. So recently, I landed this pair through a restock online, so it's safe to say I'm pretty happy that I didn't bite the bullet and pick these up on the secondary market. So these released for a price of $210 US or $270 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is white, midnight navy, light smoke gray, and fire red. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box. So just like recent Air Jordan 4s, this comes in a custom colored box that matches the color of the shoes. So we have this Jumpman flight branding on the very top with the speckle paint found throughout, and the color of the box is done in a mix of navy blue, gray, and red. As for the shoe itself, so this is your classic Air Jordan 4 silhouette in a brand new colorway. So as you take a look at the upper, the majority of the upper is constructed out of this white colored leather, which is a very slight tumbled look to it. So you can see surrounding the front toe cap, we have another overlay of this white leather. And if you look at the edges of the leather where you can see the cross section, it looks to me like it's a pretty thick cut of leather. So just like any other Air Jordan 4, the bottom three eyelets loop through this plastic lace crown. So this is done in this matte finish in this navy blue color. And in between this, we have this white colored netting, but the leather right above this where the middle eyelets are, this is actually a synthetic white colored leather compared to the genuine leather used on the rest of the upper. So we have another one of those plastic lace crowns on the very top three eyelets, and this is attached to that side wing or flap, which is constructed out of a gray colored TPU with a speckle paint of navy blue throughout. So next to this, surrounding the top portion of the ankle collar area, as well as the bottom mudguard, here we have more of that same white colored leather, and then attached to the very center of the heel, we have your typical Air Jordan 4 heel tab. So this is constructed out of a gray colored TPU. Once again, we have that blue colored speckle paint, and in the middle, we have this blue colored Jumpman logo. As far as the laces go, so these only come with one lace option, and they're just your normal flat style lace in white. Underneath this, covering the tongue, we have that same white colored netting that we saw earlier on the sides of the shoe. And on the very top of the tongue, we have a synthetic white leather, and stitched on at the very center, we have this tag with Jumpman flight branding. The back of the tongue is covered in this midnight navy blue colored textile, and just like any other Jordan 4, we have this Air Jordan tag which is stitched on in upside down fashion. As far as the inner collar of the shoe goes, so this is decently well padded, and it's covered in a white colored textile. And then as far as the insoles go, so this comes with a thin polyurethane foam insole, and it's covered in a navy blue colored textile on top, and pressed onto the heel we have a white colored Jumpman. The upper of the Air Jordan 4 sits atop this full-length polyurethane foam midsole, which is painted in white on the bottom and a combination of gray with blue colored speckle paint on the top. Just like any other Air Jordan 4, we have this cutaway on the heel, revealing the Nike Air unit that's found within the midsole for cushioning. And then finally, flipping this pair over to the bottom, so this outsole is constructed out of a combination of blue, gray, and red colored rubber. We have this herringbone style traction pattern on the forefoot, and right in the middle of the outsole, we have a red colored Jumpman. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these midnight navy 4s. And for those wondering about sizing, so my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I find the Air Jordan 4s I wear between a 10 or a 10.5, depending on the specific release. Some Jordan 4s fit a bit more snug than others, especially for wide footers, and the problem that I have with some colorways is around this pinky toe area right here. For some reason, for some colorways, it causes a lot of pain and discomfort for the pinky toe area, and I know I'm not alone in that sentiment. A lot of people online don't like Jordan 4s for that same reason, but luckily for this specific colorway, I didn't feel that it was overly snug width-wise. It was a little bit snug straight out of the box, so if your feet are any wider than mine, then I'd probably recommend still going up that half size. But if you're a narrow footer or a normal width footer, I think true to size should be perfectly fine for you guys. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other Air Jordan 4, so the bad news is I actually find Jordan 4s to be pretty uncomfortable as far as retro Jordans go. It feels pretty firm underfoot and there's not too much cushioning at all. So if it's up to me, I prefer other retro Jordan models like the 1, 2, 3, and 5 over the 4. But if you're someone that likes how Jordan 4s feel, you like more of that firm, supportive feel, as opposed to more of a softer, plush underfoot feeling, then I think you'll find these to be no problems whatsoever. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was a bit of a mixed bag. Like I mentioned earlier, this upper utilizes a mix of genuine leather as well as synthetic leather, so it was good in certain areas and bad in other areas of the shoe. And in terms of the build and the craftsmanship on this pair, I thought it was just okay. I thought the panels were cut and stitched on a little bit crooked between my left foot and my right foot, and the paint job on the midsole wasn't the best. I could see some blemishes, they weren't really major issues, but I've definitely seen better quality control on other Air Jordan 4s before in the past. So I know this is a super long overdue review, so I'm sure anyone that wants this shoe probably already has it, so hopefully your pairs weren't that bad, and maybe I just got unlucky with my specific pair. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. Material choice and quality control issues aside, I'm a big fan of this colorway of the Jordan 4. I think this could very well have been an OG colorway, and I like that it's a slight twist on the iconic white cement 4s. So I do own the white cement 4, but I think this brings a different sort of flavor to it with these navy blue hits. And while it's not the flashiest shoe on the market, it's a very easy shoe to pull off and wear with a lot of different outfits. And I think this is a very solid colorway to just leave by your front door as more or less one of your everyday shoes in your rotation. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Midnight Navy Air Jordan 4. What are your overall thoughts on this specific colorway? And I know I'm super delayed with this video, so if you guys have a pair of these, let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you picked these up at retail price or did you bite the bullet and buy these on the secondary market instead. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.